There are times in life when you need an urgent answer. Throughout the Bible, we see examples of olive oil being used for anointing for several purposes. Anointing oil can be used as a symbol of faith to call the attention of God to your life. What answer are you looking for?
I've had many experiences with the anointing oil, but one of the main things that really stood out for me was when I had this excruciating pain on my back leg. Bearing in mind I was quite young, so it wasn't something normal. I'd be walking and then out of nowhere I'd feel this pain. It was more than a cramp, it was as though my whole leg would just stop working. So I had it for a very, very long time, and I put up with it for a very, very long time. I've tried paracetamol, I've tried doctors, I've tried a lot. I'm gonna use the oil, I'm gonna use my faith. So I used the oil. I wouldn't just rub it, I would determine. I would say, God, you know, this is my point of contact with you, and I'm using my faith. So when I rub this oil, you have to take away the pain. It's gonna replace any cream, it's gonna replace any paracetamol. You're gonna be my medicine. So I rubbed it in the back of my leg. And even though sometimes the pain was still there, I would still persist. I would still use my faith. So I used the oil and that pain disappeared completely. Today I jump, I run, I walk, and I don't feel any pain anymore. I use the oil every day because I understood that I had to use my faith. I understood that it's the point of contact. The oil itself is just oil, but spiritually that oil is anything you want it to be. And I understood I wanted in that moment that oil to be my medicine. I wanted it to be the cure. And ever since then, it's been a few years, it's never come back. This oil, with faith, you can achieve the impossible.
I have something to say. Before I suffered migraine, but using this oil and my faith, I apply on my head. Since then, I'm set free from having migraine.
Me too, I have pain in my foot, so I start anointing with this oil every day. So by my faith, I'm healed.
I got cysts on my shoulder. By my faith, putting this anointing oil, I was healed.
Through my faith, I shared this anointing oil to my sister-in-law, and by applying this anointing oil to my nephew and niece, they were healed from vascular disease.
My name is Rosalie 14. In 2008, I was diagnosed that I have thyroid. My neck swollen, and the doctor told me I need the operation. I keep coming to the hospital for within 6 months and no result. And I decided not going for operation. I use this anointing oil to put my neck every day, and I pray. And through my faith, I get healed.
We are waiting for you at Hilton, Singapore.
I want to share something about my healing and anointing oil event. This oil I apply on my body. I have an allergy. It's very bad allergy in my body. And when I apply this oil in my body, God healed me by my faith.
I want to share with you with this anointing oil. Last time I have pain on my back. Then I applied this anointing oil in my back, and I healed by my faith.
Join us!
Hello, I am Jo. I want to share the healing of my son. Before, he is suffering from 18 years of asthma. 2 years ago, I started to anoint him on his chest every night. Then now he is free from asthma. He is totally free.
I'm Levin Daguro. I suffered a skin disease on my face. I applied the anointing oil on my face and I used my faith and I am healed.
Hello, I'm Sheila. Before I received the anointing oil, I used to my face to heal. I'm the victim of witchcraft. They do my face very red and hard like a burning. And then after applying is very pain. After applying, my face become the normal and go back to the normal face. I use also this oil to put some drops to my drink and my gastric is healed.
Join us at Hilton Singapore! Anointing Oil Event, 3rd of September, 10 a.m. We are waiting for you!
My experience in the anointing oil is when I use it for my heart. There was a time in the beginning I came to church. I was complaining of having a heart problem, and I even spoke to one of the helpers, and she said that I should use the oil and to come on Tuesday as well, services where they pray for healing, because the feeling was as if I would faint or I was about to get a heart attack. I had to walk slowly for the pain to go, or I had to breathe deeply. So when I used the oil for a week or two after, it just disappeared. So that was my experience. For me, the oil means that it's an action mixed with my faith, which makes miracles. Well, regarding my health right now, I feel good. I don't have heart problems because I don't allow the doubt to contaminate me. So I don't have the heart problem anymore. And I use the oils when I have something important for God to guide me, when I want to take a big decision that will change the course of my life, so I use it. I believe that people should use the oil because I believe that faith works together with action. And so because I use action with the oil, I am more stronger in my faith because it works. And so I know that next time I have the oil, it will work again.
It's a time ago that I was diagnosed with H. pylori, which is a severe infection in the stomach. So because it was already advanced, it caused a lot of pains, it caused a lot of problems when eating. My stomach was constantly bloated. I feel really, really full. It caused other problems, of course, health problems. And then the doctor said that because it was advanced, I needed to go through a treatment, and that was a radiotherapy, which is basically taking a lot of strong medication. But at the same time, the doctor said that even though I would take that medication, it does not cure the bacteria. Basically, I will have to live with the bacteria. So I refused to keep on having the same health problems. So I started to use my faith by using the anointed oil. And I would rub the oil in the part that was affecting in my stomach. I prayed to God and I said, my God, I don't accept to have this health problem, because really and truly it was limiting my life. So after a while, after a time, I didn't feel any more pains. I didn't have any more problems with eating. I did not have any kind of resemblance of what I used to have in the past. And the other one had to do with my mom's health problem. She started going through a lot, feeling symptoms and pains, very severe pains, to the point of not being able even to walk. And she went to the doctor, and they find 2 major big stones in her stomach, of, a little bit smaller than my hand. She couldn't eat. She had really, really strong pains. And the next thing was to operate, but that type of operations are complicated due to the stone being hard, and they didn't know how risky that will be. So I started using my faith as well, using the anointing oil and, on myself, because my mom is not here. And I started determining her healing. And a few weeks after, it started going smaller and smaller and smaller. After this experience, her health went back to normal. She's an active woman. The oil itself, I know that, it doesn't have anything. But when it's blessed, it's no longer normal oil. It's an oil that has the power of God in it. Thanks God, and thanks to the anointing oil, I can say that, I'm healthier than ever.